All right, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase and Starfield Direct for 2023. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited. I have been streaming early in the morning so much recently. It is 2:30 in the morning. This is the earliest of the showcase streams out of the PlayStation Showcase and Summer Games Fest. And I'm hyped. I'm pumped. I'm super keen. I have prepared, as usual, for these past few showcases, a list of what games I think are going to be here, or what could be here, or what I would love to be here, or what definitely won't be here but would be awesome. Wouldn't that be great? I'll show you the list, but first and foremost, thank you so much for joining. These showcase streams have been so fun to have such a huge amount of you watching along with me and sort of sharing in these reveals. It's been great, and I really appreciate you choosing to react to these showcases with me, because I know that there's a million other creators out there and there's the official channels and everything. So I appreciate that you come and hang out in this corner of the woods for some beautiful game news. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're looking forward to this one, because there seems to be a lot of positive buzz surrounding this one, and I hope that they actually commit, because as much as I love Xbox, and I've been an Xbox boy for many years, they have let us down many times, and it's just been a massive waiting game, especially this generation. It's been a massive waiting game, and they've been cooking for a little too long, but hopefully all of this cooking that they've been doing is gonna pay off, okay? Hopefully they cooking something gourmet in there, and we're gonna find out. But welcome everybody. There's so many names, but I'm gonna run through and say hello to my least favorite person in the chat. Let's have a look. My least favorite person in the chat, who I'm going to choose to say hello to. Hello, Insanity. Welcome to the stream. And my favorite person in the chat, Michael Elms. Hello. Welcome. Happy to have you guys here. You guys are the best. Donatello's here. He's my Alan Wake boy. There will be no Alan Wake. There will be no Alan Wake today, unfortunately. But I'm hyped for Alan Wake 2. I'm getting off track if I start talking about Alan Wake 2. Well, we should talk about the showcase. We should talk about the actual showcase. What do you reckon? This is what I got, okay? This is my Xbox showcase list, okay? This is what we rockin' with. Now, there's a lot of question marks on here because it's just stuff I would love to see, but there's also a lot of things that I think that we could see. So, running through, right at the top of my list, what I want today is Fable. Fable is what I want. I would like some chicken chasing to occur, and I also think they could cushion the wait for a potential release date with a Fable Trilogy collection, because I think it's overdue. I think it's overdue. Give us a remastered collection so we can have Fable 2 on PC. I think Fable 2 not being on PC makes zero sense. Where is it? Put it on PC, you cowards. It would be a great way to get people into the current established series of Fable before the new game comes out. I would love that pairing. That would be great. I think we could get a Gears 6 announcement with a Gears of War collection to potentially follow as well. I think there's been rumors of a Gears of War collection for so long, like the original trilogy. I think that would be pretty great. It's really wild how they did the Master Chief collection for Halo and then went, what other games do we have? And then just didn't do anything about it. Like a Marcus Phoenix collection would be amazing. A Fable collection would be amazing. But for some reason they were like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? That would be a great little thing. Having a new game announced coming out with a release window, and then, hey man, go play the old games remastered on PC. You know, that would be awesome. I think that we could potentially see some more information, maybe, about Kojima's new cloud-based game, because he announced the partnership with Xbox last year. We could get an update on that. as usual, Silksong Copium. Silksong was at the showcase last year, and they said every game here is going to release in 12 months, and unfortunately it did miss the window. They did pretty well. They did 50 games at the Xbox showcase last year, and only 13 of those games missed that 12-month window, and that's not too bad, because you can't really expect every single developer to hit their deadlines, especially in the current state of game development. It's very messy. So I think having like only 13 out of 50 games, that's pretty decent for making that 12-month release window. They're not doing it this year though. They're not stating everything comes out in 12 months, so it's probably a good thing, because then we have a Redfall situation on our hands, don't we? You know? I think we could get some Halo-related news. I think that we could get a surprise little, hey guys, it turns out we actually are doing Halo Infinite Story DLC, and here it is. Maybe in the background of all of the Halo Infinite drama, but that is insane hopium, because goddamn Halo is in a poor condition. Halo and Fable are the reasons why I went from being a PlayStation kid to an Xbox teenager. Halo and Fable were the games. Those series have enough pull to pull people over to a brand new console, and Halo is in the pits right now, and Fable doesn't exist at the moment until we get some new information on the new game. So those are the big draws for me, you know? But I think we could get some DLC news. If not, I think we could potentially get a spin-off game announcement by a different studio, because we've had those before. So I expect some sort of Halo news. We're definitely getting Forza news. I don't really need to talk about Forza. Forza's going to be there. I think we're going to get an update on Rare's new game, which is Everwild. I think that they announced Everwild like 20,000 years ago now. Obviously they've been going quite good with Sea of Thieves, and I have no idea what Everwild is, but I just know that they're working on it, so we could get a Rare update. Hellblade 2 seems like it's pretty close, right? Hellblade 2 seems like it's pretty close in terms of getting some news for that, because that's been in the oven for some time. They announced that Perfect Dark game. That would be pretty sweet. We've got the Cyberpunk 2077 DLC, which I definitely think is going to be here, because I think that it was already announced that it was going to be part of like the whole Summer Games Fest showcase stuff, and this is the last one, so Phantom Liberty will probably be here in the same fashion that the original game was on an Xbox showcase. Replaced, I don't know if anyone remembers that game, Replaced, but it's like that weird sort of like 2.5D cyberpunk looking masterpiece of a game that I'm really looking forward to, and I hope we get some more information on that. That's one of those indie games that I'm really excited for, because it looks gorgeous. I'm hoping for some news on that. A Killer Instinct revival would be pretty good, because it's been a long time and people like Killer Instinct, and Xbox coming out there with like a fighting game would be pretty good. They're not playing Fable music in the background. I'm playing Fable music in the background. It's just some sort of basic tune. I've muted the stream at the moment. We're summoning Fable with this music. Persona stuff has already leaked, I think. So I think we're getting a Persona 3 remake. And something about something else. I've never played Persona, so I don't really have an attachment to the series, but I know that it exists. I think we could get an update on one of Xbox Game Studios' Compulsion games. They did the We Happy Few game, which I still haven't got around to playing, but I remember being really excited when that first got announced, but it just took forever to come out, so I still haven't played it yet. I reckon that we'll probably just get some Fallout-related news, like a Series X upgrade or something. And then Double Fine Studio, I would love a new game in the form of Brutal Legend 2. Brutal Legend 2 would be awesome. I was wondering if they were going to do it at the Double Fine Day of the Devs event a few days ago, except it wasn't even focused on Double Fine, it was focused on other indie devs. But if Double Fine decide to do Brutal Legend 2 and Jack Black brings a bunch of other people in, that would be great. Going back down to a couple of other studios, we've got Machine Games. They're confirmed to have been working on an Indiana Jones game, and we have no idea how it's going to look. We have no idea how it's going to play. Is it going to be first person? Is it going to be third person? Because Machine Games do the Wolfenstein games. So what the hell is this game going to be? I have no idea, but I am anxious to see it. Machine Games with their Wolfenstein games, really fun. The new Wolfenstein games have all been really enjoyable. I haven't played Youngblood, but like Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, was like my game of the year for 2017. That game is balls to the wall fun. Like, I love that game so much. So I would love Wolfenstein 3. That would be great. I don't know if they're able to work on 2 games at once, but Obsidian are able to work on multiple games at once. They were doing Grounded. They did Pentiment. They're working on Outer Worlds 2. They're doing Avowed. Obsidian are busy, right? I think Obsidian, next to Bethesda, is probably Xbox's best studio that they have. Just based on the sheer amount of content that they're working on and the fact that they already have a tremendously good reputation. I love Obsidian, and I'm really excited for Outer Worlds 2 because I've played Outer Worlds 1 in my own time, so I'm really excited for the sequel. I'm really excited for Avowed because that's like their fantasy RPG. I think it's hilarious. Like, obviously Obsidian, because they're not doing Fallout or anything like that, Obsidian are like, let's do our own Elder Scrolls with Avowed, and let's do our own space Fallout with Outer Worlds, which is hilarious because Obsidian has already beaten Bethesda with Starfield by doing their own space Fallout, and they're already working on the sequel. So, you know, Obsidian Star Wars would be great, but I don't know. I just feel like they're already so busy. New Vegas 2 would be insane. But in my wild cards, instead of doing New Vegas 2, for some reason I feel compelled to say that a wild card, probably unlikely to happen, could be a Fallout 1 or 2 remake remaster collection in like a Diablo 2 style. You know how Diablo 2 was like exactly the same game underneath, but with the brand new shiny graphics on top? And a Fallout 1 to 2 remaster collection would be really cool. I've just started playing the first Fallout game on the channel, so maybe that is enough energy to will that into existence. That would be cool, I think. I reckon that we'll probably get an old classic original Xbox game revival of some kind. They're like, remember this game? And everyone's going to be like, no. And they're going to be like, hey, here it is, Brute Force remake or some shit, you know? I would love for the backwards compatibility to return, because obviously they announced that they were kind of retiring that program. And there's so many more games that aren't out yet in backwards compatibility, and I think that they really need to continue that, right? They need to continue that. And then my other wild card is Silksong Shadow Drop. Fuck it. Let's just say that they shadow dropped Silksong because they recently spoke about how they missed their release window and it's gotten delayed. However, they're going to announce it to release 12 months and 1 day after their missed window, right, guys? Copium. Silksong's coming out. Shadow dropped. I believe in it. And then, after the Xbox showcase, after all of that, they are going to do the Starfield Direct, focused entirely on Starfield, which means they're definitely going to show Elder Scrolls 6. They will definitely show Elder Scrolls 6 at the Starfield Direct. They're going to go, hey guys, remember that game that we announced 5 years ago now? It's coming out tomorrow. This is when they announced that Starfield was actually an elaborate hoax, and the whole time it's actually Elder Scrolls 6. Don't look at that yet. That's the Capcom showcase. I don't know what they're going to do. I haven't even written a full list yet. I just am inhaling hopium for Code Veronica and Dino Crisis Remake. That would make me a very, very happy man. And we've run through this list in quite a decent amount of time. We've got a minute and a half left. That was my introduction. That's what I think we're getting. I've ran through it all. Honestly, if I just get some Fable stuff and some Avowed stuff, I'll be very happy. Everything else is a bonus. And some replaced stuff as well. I think that this is going to be a good showcase. I think that Xbox has enough that they've been sitting on that they are able to sort of like release some shit at us and it be a beautiful time, you know? I think that it's going to be a beautiful time. Let's be on our best behavior today. Let's have a positive outlook on video games and hopefully they hit us with the good stuff, all right? Hopefully they hit us with the good stuff. I'm very excited to have a look at this, and I'm very happy that you're all here with me. This is worth waking up and waiting until 3 a.m. for. Okay, let's go. Am I going to play Alan Wake's American Nightmare before Alan Wake 2? Yes, actually. I am planning on that. I bought the game for real cheap recently, so I will. Yes. I will do that. We're definitely not seeing Elder Scrolls 6, though. That was a joke. We're only getting Starfield. All right. Time to take the Fable music away. Time to turn this on. Let me know how the stream volume is, and if everything sounds all good, by the way, guys. Let me know if anything's too loud, too quiet, and I'll try my best to fix it, okay? Oh god, we're getting a very mature game right off the bat, guys. Xbox Game Studios presents, starting with a trailer. 18 plus, too.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
It's Fable. It's Fable. They're opening with Fable. Let's go!
Let's do it. What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
They got Richard Ayoade for Fable, dude.
They like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures.
Chicken
That's what they
kicking.
are.
Chicken kicking is in the game.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts.
Balverines.
Here to conquer the vegetable. Not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
I can't believe that they've got him for this. This is so funny. Is he a giant? He's a giant. He's a giant.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, we're getting some gameplay here. Holy shit, dude.
Oh.
A little bit of in-engine gameplay. Wow. Release date. Release date me. Are we gonna get a release date? Day 1 with Game Pass. Yep. But when is it, guys? Oh, damn it. No release date. Oh, God. That looked really good, but... Okay, it's still quite far out. It's still going to be quite far out. Hey, look. Compulsion Games new game. There you go. That's on my list. Wonderful. Let's see what they're cooking. Yeah, we got to remember that Xbox said none of their first-party games are CG trailers, so that's technically not a CG trailer. There was some in-engine sort of gameplay footage in there.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy.
Confirmation that Fable is R18 as well, guys. That's huge. That's really good news, because it's a mature game. Very happy about that.
You look in the bed and somebody be gone.
That was a very strong opening. And this looks great, too.
Shaking bones. Been a while.
So, you remember that favor you owe me?
Whoa. I like the art style that
I'm looking
they're
for a
like
creature.
animated at like less frames.
Huge, sneaky.
The Spider-Verse effect, guys. Yeah, this really is a giant showcase, huh? They've got a lot of giants going on.
No?
Is there a
Alright, how about
giant
you
in
guys?
Halo and Gears of War?
No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long. Well, you look in the bed and somebody
South of Midnight. Okay, that's a cool trailer. That looks really cool. Compulsion Games. There you go. That was on my list as a potential reveal. Nice. We're definitely gonna see that play it day one with Game Pass thing shoved up our asses though. Hey guys, remember Game Pass?
World premiere.
Play it day one. Yeah, no idea what kind of game it is, but it's a cool trailer.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Oh! I expected something like this to be at the Ubisoft Forward, not here. Oh!
But the world here
Whoa, hang on.
belongs.
Why are they showing a bunch of original trilogy stuff? What is going on? What is Ubisoft's game about? I thought this was going to be at their Ubisoft Forward. This is insane.
I want to survive. I have to play their game.
We got Han Solo and Carbonite and Pikes and goddamn Star Destroyer coming out of hyperspace destroying ships. And we got Sabak, baby. Let's go.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
This is definitely not Star Wars Eclipse. No, Star Wars Eclipse is by a different studio. This is Ubisoft massive Star Wars game. We know nothing about it. This is our first look.
I've been held back my whole life.
Yeah, just a reminder that they said no CG trailers for the first party games. Ubisoft is not first party, so don't criticize that.
Just need a chance to finally be free.
Also, Compulsion Games trailer was in-engine, you could tell.
Wherever that
So
takes
technically not CG.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance.
He's got a commando droid with a jacket! What? There's a commando droid and he's wearing a jacket! 10 out of 10.
You'll never
What the fuck?
over your shoulder again.
Dude, oh, okay, man. What is this game? Open world, sort of smuggling Star Wars shit? God, this looks sick.
No mercy.
Yo, the Pikes look so cool.
And I'm gonna risk it all.
This is like open galaxy Star Wars smuggling thing. Star Wars Outlaws. Okay. Star Wars Outlaws. Dude, we got a release date, 2024. Let's go. I'm very excited. Gameplay walkthrough at Ubisoft Forward. There you go. They're doing gameplay. That is massively exciting. I thought that they were going to show that off
Fable,
tomorrow.
South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important
That's
RPGs
crazy. I really didn't
ever
expect that there would be
made,
Star Wars here at
Starfield.
all.
Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
The lineup that we have for you
These are the
today
works of the
is
very greatest creative
incredible.
teams from around the world. We made this show for you.
For
The
you,
largest, most
the
engaged,
gamer,
and globally
the
diverse
guy at
fan base
home,
in Xbox
shoving that burger
history.
down his throat.
You
We made this
are
for
the heart
you,
and
boy.
soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the
the
inspiration
PR.
for the visionaries whose games we
The
showcase
music
today.
playing.
From me and all of the team at Xbox,
This is so epic.
thank you.
Thank
This
you.
next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
Hey,
All right, everybody, it's time.
it's time. Thanks for the super chat, Declan. I love you.
World premiere.
Apparently, Spiritfarer is good. I haven't played it, but I have a couple of people that's mentioned how much they like it. I don't know who Sarah Bond is, but it was just like a hilarious sort of like corporate, like, we have the best stuff for you today. And it's playing like massive, like epic music in the background. It's just hilarious PR speak. But it was funny. This looks pretty though. Man, I can't believe they so casually just dropped Ubisoft's Star Wars game like that. Gameplay tomorrow and 2024 release. That's insanely pretty. That's a strong start to a showcase. Fable, South of Midnight, and Star Wars Outlaw. Oh, I know that Sarah Bond's been on the showcases. Like, I recognize her, but I don't know her outside of that. You know? Face the wrath of God. Fable, they opened the showcase with Fable, and it was like an in-engine trailer that showed a little bit of like what gameplay would look like, yes. But it was not like gameplay with the HUD or anything. 33 Immortals. Alright, we're getting some 2024 dates, which means if they're dropping 2024 dates, Fable is not coming out next year. Perfect time to announce a Fable collection.
All right, guys, it's a simple job.
This is Payday 3, isn't it?
Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Robbing People Simulator. I'll check out for this because I don't really care about Payday. I've never played it.
Everybody hit the floor.
Guys, look how cutting edge Xbox 360 era this game looks. We've got a lot to talk about after this stream, that's for sure. I wonder if Starfield is going to be directly after, or whether we'll get a little bit of a cooldown in between. I'm feeling the music though. They're bringing the music. I'm energized for 3 in the morning. I can feel the bass in my ass. I don't know anything about Payday either, except for the fact that in Payday 2 they had a Ethan and Healer Klein skin, right? That's all I know about Payday 2. That's all the information I have.
World premiere.
All right, here we go. What is? There's your Persona. There you go. There's your Persona 3 remake. Imagine if your Persona 3 remake was leaked by Atlas like days before the showcase or something. Wouldn't that be hilariously tragic? I've never played a Persona game, so I have no idea. So I'm kind of not watching the trailer right now. I'm looking away. I'll eventually play the Persona series, but it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But I know that people love it. I'm obviously going to play Persona 1 on PlayStation 1 first. That's how I'll start it, guys. Obviously. Persona 1 and 2 on PS1. Yeah, I already have to play Yakuza before Persona. There's too many games. Assassin's Creed Black Flag 2. It's Avowed. Yes, dude, it's Avowed.
People don't like you very much, do they?
We're getting Avowed.
Sent here to the living lands.
Got Obsidian's Elder Scrolls.
Couldn't bother to come himself.
We've got Elder Scrolls 6 at home, and it's right here. With guns. And dinosaurs.
To investigate some plague.
And Last of Us infected bears.
Our very souls.
Cordyceps.
You want us to trust you.
Big spiders, which is a staple. You need to have big spiders in your fantasy RPG. Man, the bitrate for this showcase is awful. I wish the quality was better.
The power you wield.
This is a terrible stream quality. So apologies for that, guys.
You're either here to save us or destroy us.
Forge your destiny. Yeah, I wrote the trailer. Ah! Such a typical Cole line.
What are you gonna do with it?
Oh my god. That's funny. I obviously put together this video game. I love when I write the script for trailers. Dude, that's a cool logo too. Give me a release date, release date, release date, release date. Dude, 2024 is gonna be massive. 2024 is huge. Oh my god, I thought 2023 was big. Dude, Xbox is bringing the heat. What was PlayStation doing for their showcase? What the hell was PlayStation doing? Rares? Oh, what? Sea of Thieves Star Wars crossover. Oh, or is it something else? Because there's more to Lucasfilm. It could be like something else. Is it that Monkey Island thing? Yeah. Oh my god. That's such a cool crossover idea.
Welcome to the Scum Bar. The most
I've never played Monkey Island, but I know a lot of people really like it.
wall to wall.
That's such a cool crossover idea. Wow.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship?
Yeah, that Threepwood guy is gonna show up, right? You have to.
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for
Wow, that's a really cool crossover idea that fits so well.
I told you no autographs. Though I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memory.
That seems like a perfect fit for Sea of Thieves, and like I've never played Monkey Island, but you can just tell that it fits perfectly for some reason. That's really cool. That was very surprising. I saw the Rare logo and I thought it was going to be Everwild. Like I said, they've been working on that game. Sea of Thieves is like getting crazy support though. That's awesome. I tried it when it first came out, and it's kind of a shame that like it had kind of a lackluster release when it first came out. New original story for free next month too. That's a pretty good announcement. That's cool.
World premiere.
Rare's doing pretty good for Sea of Thieves. I wonder what's going on with Everwild then. Xbox Game Studios presents Azobo, the next generation of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Pursue your dream of a career in aviation. The world has changed. Become an aerial firefighter. Fly your plane into a building. I feel like people are really passionate about their flight sims, and I think Microsoft Flight Simulator is really impressive, isn't it? Like, you can do the whole world. Like, that's pretty crazy. Godzilla? Why? What? Godzilla in Flight Simulator? It's actually a Godzilla vs King Kong like promo crossover. Just wait, it's coming. It's coming. Air racing's pretty sick for a flight sim. It seems like there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. Scientific research. Random experimental flight. Where's the Top Gun crossover? Hot air balloon trips, dude, let's go! Can't believe they got hot. Where's Space Simulator? We need Microsoft Space Simulator. I want to explore the solar system. Okay, give me that. Come on, Microsoft, do it. Give us all that secret NASA data and let us travel the stars. I'll buy that game. Is this a Dune game? Oh! They're doing a Dune crossover with Flight Simulator. That's sick. That's awesome. Where's the big worm? There's a giant worm. He's sinking the city. They're sinking the city with a giant worm. Have they already done a Halo crossover with Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because if they haven't, that's a bit strange if they're doing it with Dune first. Can you fly a Pelican in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, if they haven't done a Halo crossover yet, then that's ridiculous. That's a hilarious crossover, dude. Xbox Game Studios presents...
Hi, Melina here,
Hey,
speaking
look.
to you from our performance
Hellblade
capture
2 is a
stage at
thing.
Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
I'm not gonna
When we
look because I
first
haven't
showed
played the
gameplay for
first
Hellblade
game.
2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline.
I haven't played it, so I can't look, guys.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
All right, you guys can watch. I have to look away because I want to play Hellblade, but I haven't played it, so you guys can enjoy it. I'll look away so I can retain my blind playthrough experience.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide.
Sorry, my ears were covered. Now they're no longer covered.
A question.
What am I drinking?
But it's never said.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there.
That pool. I can feel them.
I can feel them everywhere. The lost ones.
They are watching us.
Monster does own me. I'm a certified addict, unfortunately.
They can see us.
I gotta prioritize the stuff that's being actively sequelized, yeah.
Make it happen.
Well, I played Hollow Knight, so I can watch Silksong stuff now.
Time to find out.
What are they waiting for?
Senwa, what are you waiting for? I'm here.
Watching. More than one.
Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too
Bad woman.
Their eyes.
everywhere. I can feel them boring into her.
Witch.
What is she supposed to do?
Do something.
Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. Cool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There.
It's them.
It's you.
What will they do to her?
What will
It's so crazy that they're showing so much Hellblade. It's not a short trailer. I can't look for so long.
You're mine.
Your voices.
All parts of you.
I'm happy for Hellblade 2 fans, though.
All the grief.
All the rage.
All the fear.
Everything I've seen. Everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far enough. Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
I am
That's
here
bold of the Xbox showcase.
now.
A full Let's Play on the showcase.
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved, or those you led to death?
Nice. Another 2024 game. Another 2024 game. They're going hard next year, and this is Xbox's 2024 release window, guys. Xbox are going to own 2024. Let me tell you. God, I can't look at this trailer either, because this is more like a dragon. Oh my god. I can't look at anything, can I? Will I ever get around to playing any of these games, guys? My god. Hey guys, is everyone tired of shitting on Xbox now? They got a great showcase so far, right? They are not allowing any breaks in this one. No breaks on the Xbox train.
Oh
my god! A stranger!
Blur the stream. Nah. Show it, cowards.
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
I feel like I can look at this and, like, forget about it.
Huh? Huh?
Why are you saying ain't nobody playing Hellblade 2? So many people are excited for that game, an incredible amount. Get out of here with that. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. early 2024. Dude, how many of these games are coming out? Isn't there a, like, they just announced a Yakuza game for the end of this year. That's insane. How do they keep making those games? I am never going to be able to do it. This is a Fallout 76 thing, guys.
Wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight, the fruit of years of prudent progress.
How the hell are they keep making all those games?
$1 million worth of keen imagination from the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the
I literally made the joke a couple of days ago. By the time I play one Yakuza game, 3 others will sprout up out of the ground, and they've already just announced 2 more, and I haven't even started yet.
where the good times never end.
That's insanity. I'm gonna play mostly in release order, except I'm gonna play Yakuza 0 first, and then the Yakuza remasters, and then go through it in order.
Overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this?
There's definitely too many games.
For an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty because we're...
Well, maybe I'll have to get to Hellblade before 2024. But goddamn, they are swinging.
Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland.
Who's this Delamain guy? Delamain, what are you doing, buddy? You're looking silly right now. You're looking silly.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
Atlantic City. Okay, cool. Well, that's not my Fallout 1 or 2 wildcard remaster.
World premiere.
World premiere. Yeah, that was just a Fallout 76 thing. Elden Ring DLC. I don't know. What is this? Ugh. Capcom. What are they doing? What's Capcom doing? There's a Capcom showcase in a couple of days. What are they doing here? What is this, guys? Because this looks kind of wild. I'm just waiting for this to be Resident Evil 9, guys. Resident Evil 9. What is going on? Oh, dude, that stream bitrate is terrible. Can we get a better quality stream, please? Oh my god. This is at 1080. This is a terrible stream. The bitrate. Guys. Sorry, everyone. That's the best we can do, apparently. Not good stream quality. There's too much stuff on screen. Oh, we're getting gameplay. We're getting gameplay. What is this? Can I just say that Capcom have been on a goddamn roll? Capcom been putting out bangers after bangers. Capcom are crazy. Path of the Goddess. Looks awesome. Okay, I'm in. That looks sick. No release date, but we've had so many 2024s all in a row, so that's acceptable. That's fine. That's wild. Anything to go back and watch? Yeah, everything. It's like crazy how many bangers they're putting out right now.
Motors' historic commitment to performance.
Wow, guys, it's Forza.
Two of its iconic brands.
It's Forza.
Chevrolet and Cadillac.
It's the car game.
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition.
Chevrolet E-Ray?
General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Just you wait, guys. This is going to be a crossover with something. Oh my god, it's a crossover with Chris Sasaki.
Strengths and technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers.
That car doesn't look real.
I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac.
Is that on stage? That car doesn't look real.
E-Ray to the home of competition.
That car looks fake on stage. What the fuck? Looks like it's like imprinted on the stage. What the hell? Huh?
I know you're ready.
The one in the foreground looked real, but the one next to him did not. Cars go brrr.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Guys, this has been a crazy showcase so far, though. Like, those trailers, no breaks. No breaks until they ironically get to the cars, because I have no interest in that, but that's okay. There's too many games coming out this year and too many games on my to-do list for me to start playing Yakuza, but I want to play it, but there's just so many games. How long is this supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be like just under 2 hours, and I don't think that includes the Starfield Direct. My favorite Delamain switch up in the comment section, he's like hating on Hellblade and Capcom, but then he's like, yeah, Forza Motorsport, this is the best. You're mind-boggling, but we all like what we like. I'm gonna do my Forza Motorsport Let's Play, guys, don't worry, we'll do the whole entire series. I need to get that car lore.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal.
What's this? Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Oh yeah, I see the Dovahkiin. Elder Scrolls Online. You know how many people are gonna freak out and think this is Elder Scrolls 6 for a second?
I am the one who knows.
I am the one who knocks.
First time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected.
I think they're adding Elder Scrolls 6 into Elder Scrolls Online, because that way it'll actually come out.
Hungry for forbidden knowledge, a mystery long kept hidden.
If ZeniMax did Elder Scrolls 6, it would actually come out. How funny is that?
Itself.
I reckon it's possible we could see Indiana Jones today. That was on my list that we had at the start of the stream.
Protect the secret. Save Tamriel.
Elder Scrolls, Necrom. Shadow over Morrowind. Cool. Nice. Have I played Dying Light? I've played a little bit of the first game, yeah.
Unit 37. Toronto is under attack.
I know.
Hey guys, it's that game with the PvE campaign, right?
Sector this time.
Is this game coming out with a PvE campaign? They promised us that, didn't they?
They need our help.
Is that right?
People are answering Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team.
Don't worry, guys. Overwatch 3 will have single player. Overwatch 3 announcement. A new adventure awaits.
Sector. Maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
Guys, look, it's a new adventure. You know what that means.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way.
Are they re-announcing PvE?
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
You haven't missed anything about Starfield? No, because Starfield Direct is after this showcase. Wow, guys, new game mode, Flashpoint.
Engage. Target mark.
Hero Mastery, co-op event, and then single-player PvE campaign, right, guys? Single-player PvE campaign. Isn't it crazy that they announced Overwatch 2 to basically be Overwatch 1, but with like, what is it, like one more or one less hero? Look, guys, story missions, apparently. Are there gonna be story missions? What does that mean?
Let's go.
Shall we do this together? Fight with me!
Engaging.
They really just went, hey guys, we're gonna make Overwatch 1 again, and then make you pay money for it, and then we're gonna destroy Overwatch 1, and then act like it never happened. That's so messy. Hey guys, look, more Persona. Why didn't they just show that back to back? More Persona.
What is going on? Who are these people?
No idea.
Yeah, I'll play Blasphemous eventually.
Look over there! Can you get us out of here? So you're telling me you're...
Well, they said that there's no single player for Overwatch, but then they also said that there's going to be story missions in that trailer, so that's weird.
Help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy.
I don't know, I've never played Overwatch. All I know about Overwatch is the drama.
Deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
Yeah, let's show them what we got.
I think the safe thing about me watching the Persona trailers is I don't think I'm going to remember any of it. Because none of it makes any sense to me whenever I look at it. It's just like anime characters running on a screen, so that's it. Bethesda Presents? Oh, they're giving us a Starfield tease already. That's weird. I thought that they were going to save
Humanity has always hunted
What
for
the hell?
knowledge.
Why are they doing Starfield? They're doing a Starfield Direct. This is weird.
The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
I mean, I'm excited to see it anyway, but it's kind of funny. It just feels like they would not do it because they're doing a Direct like right after. The field of stars. I like it. Skyrim! Skyrim made it into the showcase, guys. I like that they say 25 years in the making when all it just means is that it's their first original IP in 25 years.
Out there.
They make it sound like they've been working on it for 25 years. They'll be working on Elder Scrolls 6 for 25 years, let me tell you that much when they show the trailer. Elder Scrolls 6 will be 25 years.
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
Where are the Minutemen in space?
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer.
Here's the Minutemen in space. There they are.
This mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
1,000,000,100 planets.
Everything we've been looking for. Another great secret.
And half of them will be random, empty, barren wastelands with nothing but resources.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
Okay. Gotcha. This looks like a video game.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road, will change humanity forever.
I'm very excited for this Starfield Direct, because this looks promising.
This?
Shoving a bunch of random clips in my eyes, though. Starfield. And it is September 6th. September 6th! It's only a few months away. And there it is, the advertisement for the Starfield Direct. Stay tuned. This is a decent trailer. I'm very excited for the Direct.
World premiere.
Xbox showcases are so funny with their world premiere stuff. World premiere Game Pass exclusive. Any guesses? I think this is the next Strand-like game, dude. Ah, me and Ethan are on the same page. Let's go. Ethan knows what's up. What do you mean there's no baby? Are you watching the trailer? There's literally a baby in the bag. Look at that. There's a definition of a baby. Cliff Stranding. Well, rock climbing enthusiasts are going crazy right now, let me tell you. Rock climbers finally have representation in video games. Giant. Is that how you say that? Giant. That's a game that's coming out.
World premiere.
Climbing game. Secret mode. Okay. Subnautica 3. What is Starfield and why do people care so much? Starfield is Bethesda's first original IP in 25 years. They make Elder Scrolls and Fallout, and they're making a brand new space RPG, so it's very exciting. That's why people care. People love Bethesda. People love to hate Bethesda. People hate to love Bethesda. It's got a lot of buzz around it because it's gonna be a brand new exciting thing. Still Wakes the Deep. Is this like a horror oil rig game? This looks cool. Early 2024 again. Let's go. Dude, 2024 is going to be cool. Let me tell you. I thought 2023 was packed, and it is. But it's just moving into next year too. It's crazy. Lo-fi game. Lo-fi gaming to chill and relax to. I just love when people get surprised that indie games are shown. Like, yes, indie games are always actively being worked on, so of course they're going to show them. I love getting indie games. They've got a little more soul and heart to them than the corporate AAA video games. Dude, there's skating. Oh, there's multiple camera angle stuff. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Okay. That looks interesting. That looks interesting. Yeah, damn right. I need Replaced. If you're gonna show indie games, show me Replaced, baby.
Hi. I'm very excited
Keanu Reeves jump
to
scare.
be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for
Keanu Reeves jump scare.
2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player,
he's so cool.
You'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the president of the new United
Finley
States
asks
of
if this is a cyberpunk thing, as there is a
Expect
giant
massive
cyberpunk
expansion,
logo on the screen.
Twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar.
Guys, this is literally what Keanu sounds and looks like. Are you okay? Is everyone tripping? This is literally what he looks and sounds like all the time.
And S.
That's his voice. You guys are fucking
I'm
weird.
guessing you want to see for yourself, and so
There's just some weird mic stuff.
To give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty.
The mic's obviously just being weird.
Check it out.
He's so stupid. I love him.
There's got to be a way out of this.
Johnny.
Now look, see, that's Keanu Reeves in real life right there. This live action cyberpunk. What do you mean definitely going to be a DLC? This is the DLC announcement.
My name is Songbird.
Well, I mean, it's not even the announcement. The game's been out and announced for ages.
I know about the bomb ticking in your head.
We'll probably get the release date for the DLC.
What's the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents.
People were talking about this game like the second coming of Jesus Christ because it was that big. There was like the most ridiculous amount of hype surrounding this game ever. Like CDPR put themselves on the top of the hill, right? Like top of the hill. And then they unfortunately fell all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. And then they've clawed their way up again with an anime series and a DLC.
Time to evac.
They started the showcase with Fable. Fable was the very first thing that they showed.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead. Wait, hear that?
I'm very excited for my Cyberpunk playthrough because I have yet to do a playthrough of it. So it's going to be fun. Just another game to play on the channel that I haven't played yet.
Ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Yeah, my rig should be able to handle Cyberpunk just fine. I've got a 380.
Need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
I'm very excited for Cyberpunk. Because it's like Cyberpunk is one of my favorite genres anyway. Like Blade Runner is my shit. I love it. So I'm very excited to play it. Yeah, damn, September. 26th of September. There you go. It's coming out in a few months. September and October are massive this year. They've got a couple of big stuff coming out. Nice. I'm definitely not playing Cyberpunk before September though, because that's never happening. So I'm not gonna be up to date. I'm pretty sure this is like the city's skylines or something. I've never played Deus Ex. No, that's on my to-do list. I will start from the beginning of the Deus Ex series. Hey, Sleipnir, thanks so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. October is going to be crazy this year because we've obviously got Alan Wake 2 and Spider-Man 2 as well. So We got Final Fantasy 16 in a couple of weeks, so I'm very excited. Yander Boy as well. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the support on this stream, by the way. That is very, very kind of you. I will definitely be playing Spider-Man 2 on the channel. There is not a single doubt about that one. I haven't played Miles Morales yet, though, so I'll be playing Miles Morales first as well. Cities Skylines 2. But where is Cities Skylines 3? You know? That's the real question. I think the audio quality on the stream in general is crap. I'm getting a lot of weird audio, and then the bitrate sucks as well. So I just think the stream quality is a bit ass. That's probably why Keanu
World premiere.
like sounded weird. Are they doing more Persona? Atlas again? What is this? Is this live action Persona now? What the hell is this? Atlas are going crazy at this showcase. What is this? Xbox going all in, man, on Atlas.
内なる英雄の姿に変われと。真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空事。人間？この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。
I'll try and see if I can switch over to the official 4K Xbox stream. I have to do like a stealth change between trailers. Metaphor Re-Fantasio? What is that? Okay. I'm switching streams real quick. There we go. Flawless switch. We flawlessly switched to the 4K Xbox stream. I still need to play it at 1080 anyway, because this stream is not able to go above 1080. So, but it'll still be better quality. New IP from Atlas. That's pretty cool. Hey Paula, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's
God, it's a louder stream as well.
Is to seek sanctuary here.
This whole stream was better.
In the Belfry.
Yeah, the bitrate is probably better at 2K, but I'm only recording on stream at 1080p, so it will literally make no difference. You just joined. What did you miss? Fucking everything. This has been an incredible showcase.
Back to our people.
This showcase has had so much, so I can't even catch you up on it. I think we can officially say so far, like, we're not even at the end of this, but like, we can officially say that this showcase is better than PlayStation and Summer Games Fest. Like, with the amount of stuff that we've gotten in here has been insane. No breaks on the Xbox train this showcase.
Together, you can save humanity.
Yeah, this one doesn't have Sandland, exactly. Maybe it will have Sandland. Maybe they'll show another Sandland trailer. Yeah, this has been an excellent stream and showcase. I don't know what PlayStation were thinking. They've apparently got so many things ready to show off, but then decided to not show it at their own showcase. Weird behavior. Gears of War. Ooh. Ooh, guys, Gears. Oh, Bioshock Infinite 2. God, those frame drops though.
This city is a miracle of progress.
There's a lot of frame drops in this trailer.
Perfectly balanced machine.
What is this? What's In Exile? What does In Exile do? Is this Bioshock?
But it only takes.
Are they doing more Bioshock?
Little gear to ruin everything.
Does this just looks like Bioshock Infinite?
Resist my rule. If you alter our past, if you threaten.
I don't think it's Bioshock, I know, but like, but it has such an aesthetic.
In space or time, where I will not destroy you.
Change the past. But Bioshock Infinite had this as a plot line as well.
Oh no. What did I do?
Remember, Bioshock Infinite had this with the tears.
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Clockwork. Clockwork Revolution, okay. Coming in due time. Okay. Interesting. Coming in due time. It literally looks like they were like, hey guys, what if Bioshock Infinite was good?
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution.
I'm excited to see what South of Midnight's going to be.
We are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG Masters at Obsidian.
RPG Masters at Obsidian, let's go.
Our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft
Avowed next year is going to be crazy.
Powerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom.
Dude, Xbox
and Sea of Thieves
in
Monkey
2024
Island.
is insane.
As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S.
Yeah, they showed off Avowed and a lot of gameplay from it. It's coming out next year.
To share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive.
Yeah,
in
dude.
Collaboration
That was a
with
good trailer.
Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus.
This is the full recap, by the way. So if you're asking if they showed anything, this is the recap.
And more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere
Metaphor Refantazio.
Persona
so
here in our show.
A new Atlas game.
We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find.
Yeah, the music is so funny.
Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
All right, there's still more, guys. Console trailer announcements. Back in Black. Ready? Back in Black. Yep. I wrote this trailer too. The Black Series X. forge your destiny. It looks so much better in black, dude. It should have always been black. It should have always been black. It looks like a weird speaker when it was in white.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done.
Yeah, it's the Starfield Direct.
For the
Okay.
biggest game
I thought we were about to get a
built.
grand finale to this
So sit
showcase
tight
before
and
Starfield,
enjoy
but that's fine.
Starfield Direct.
All right, Starfield Direct time. I thought there was going to be like a grand finale for a second. Dude, incredible showcase, right? Incredible showcase. That was really good. There was so much stuff in there. No breaks. No breaks. I'm so pleased. They just blew PlayStation and out of the water, and then it was so much better than Summer Games Fest. They were good showcases, but this was incredible. That was crazy. There's a couple of things I would have loved to have seen at this showcase, like Gears related stuff, and we all want Silksong, but it's not real. Let's tune in for Starfield. Let's see what Starfield's all about. We're gonna get Todd Howard in a leather jacket saying, "Space just works." Very, very good showcase.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for
There's
joining
no
us
leather
today,
jacket,
and welcome
guys.
to Bethesda Game Studios.
No leather jacket.
You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's
Todd
thanks
Howard's a new
to all of
man.
you.
He's
From
ditched the
Elder
jacket.
Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
See that planet? You can go there.
Starfield is our first new universe in
I like to get to see where my webcam will be in the gameplay for when I do my Let's Play. Look, I'm perfectly above whatever the hell this thing is.
Step into a new world, and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world.
That's literally how Todd Howard is. This is what Todd Howard does.
It's over 1,000 worlds.
Over 1,000
Choice
worlds.
of where to go, it's not ours. It's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance.
You can go there.
To the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
You see that planet? You can go there.
Realistically
There it
simulate
is.
the galaxy
There
around
it is.
Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star
Halo.
and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
That is another Halo. I
We
will say
also
that the
have
planets do
an
look pretty
all-new
nice.
animation system.
New animation system
And of
is what
course,
everybody wants to hear.
You can play it in third person.
Everyone wants to hear new animation
And
system
you can
because
play it in
everybody
first
complains about reused animations.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
I love resource gathering in my video games. The way that enemy bounced. Combat looks pretty fluid. Looks pretty smooth. It might be the stream.
We do love
There's been a
stuff
couple of
and all
trailers that have been
items
shown that have
allow
been
you
a
to
bit
pick
like
everything
framey,
up.
so it
You
might
can
just be
do
the
all
stream,
that
I'm not sure.
in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
They haven't shown everything yet. It's
When
like,
you're done exploring,
why are you saying no
you can
shotgun?
walk back or fast travel
They just
to
started.
your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you.
Let it cook.
I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Guys, they can say your name like in Fallout 4. Where's my sweet rolls in Starfield?
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
NASA Punk.
It's that contrast, that's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual
The naming
style
convention of something punk has gone too far.
Your ship is your home.
It's gone too far.
And like many of the spaces in our game,
Now entering
it has
NASA
a slightly
Punk.
retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
I wonder if Obsidian wasn't allowed to show Outer Worlds 2 because that's their space Fallout game, and Bethesda are forced to have the spotlight for their space Fallout game. That'd be kind of funny.
You can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy.
Barren planets that are resource heavy was very predictable.
All the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But
Fuel
for now,
consumption.
We'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
No, I think the art style's cool. I think it looks pretty sick. Well, if you're late, you've missed the whole Xbox showcase. We're in the Starfield Direct now, so this is the end.
While we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
I'm keen to see like ship flight and combat stuff. This does look really, really ambitious, so it's quite exciting.
Your eyes.
I think it's just very popular to hate on anything that Bethesda does without even really taking it in and actually looking at what you're being presented.
We've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously.
Yeah, I can't wait to build my own ship. That seems very exciting.
Tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters.
Yes, you haven't forgotten about Fallout 76, which was a spin-off scrapped idea project made into a game, not a full mainstream release. It's okay. It's a different game. Fallout 76 was a scrapped Fallout 4 multiplayer idea, and then they half-baked it.
Welcome to Constellation.
We get it. It's old.
We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy.
Guys, it's the
and they're
Minutemen.
trying to find the answers to some
the
of
Minutemen of
humanity's
space
biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached.
Oh no, Rosewater, I agree with you about the sweet little eyes of Todd Howard. Like, I won't deny that. Definitely fair criticisms.
If you could
But there's also a lot of unfair criticisms as well.
Oh my god.
It's a mixed bag, but Todd Howard has definitely gassed up a lot of things to a fault.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan.
But I think this deserves a fair chance before we start dunking on it, before it even comes out.
The theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege, and Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey
I wonder what the dialogue's going to be like for our playable character.
You'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
I like the designs of the alien creatures and stuff. They look pretty sweet. The planets look cool. I'm wondering, is our protagonist voiced?
Is where you'll find New
Atlantis. Or do we just have like
the
old school dialogue
human
options?
Settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as...
Which would I prefer? I would prefer like Fallout 3 New Vegas style dialogue. Any day.
Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
I think Fallout 4's dialogue system is quite limiting. Yo, I got a cowboy hat. 10 out of 10. Oh, I like this place.
The Stone Root Inn is an
this looks sick.
city fixture.
Let's go, space cowboys, baby. Cowboy bebop.
On judgment and intuition.
I can't wait to be a cowboy.
For the people.
Fallout New Vegas in space. Let's go.
Fishing platform.
Oh, this is cool. All right, we're getting a look at the big planets now.
Almost anything.
We're seeing the big planets.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Oh, dude. Okay, this. Yes, dude. Okay, we got the cowboy planet. We got the neon cyberpunk planet.
Been chewed up and ground up by neon.
Let's go.
Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
Snakes.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
Okay.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
Yeah, we got it. Can I romance a snake lady?
The galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
Space snakes rule.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
I want to see more like alien NPCs. It seems very human heavy, right? Very like human centric.
The one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation.
I want to see aliens
people are going to be really
that are not
excited
enemies.
when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
No aliens? No aliens?
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy.
How do you have a full-on galaxy though? No aliens
no
though.
Physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Ah, damn. The game doesn't start with you getting pushed out of a vagina. 0 out of 10. That's how I like my video games to start.
You'll pick from a lineup of
born.
40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be.
If people have played Fallout 3, has no one played Fallout 3? You're literally born. to start the game. God, you start off as a baby. Who hasn't played Fallout 3? God damn it, guys, disappointing. How does nobody know what I'm talking about?
Aesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
It doesn't look good.
Creation is more than just how you look.
That didn't look very good.
You start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
The faces don't look great.
And start you out with 3 basic skills.
I'd like a little bit of a better beard
the
there.
crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind
Hair,
up here.
yeah, it's the hair.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Yes, good dialogue. Good dialogue wheel. Not even a wheel, good dialogue thingy box. Exciting.
Even further by letting you pick up to 3
plus. Big old
optional,
plus.
And they come with their own advantages and
nice.
disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Guys, look! They put the adoring fan in Starfield!
Gifts if you're willing
they
to
put the adoring fan in Starfield!
I can't believe I get to stand
It's the same voice!
breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Yes, dude, that's fucking peak.
You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet.
That's 10 out of 10, man. That's
we got ourselves a
great.
visitor.
Oh, my
That's
God.
amazing.
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same
man.
religion as them, I was able to get by without any
And
issues.
Gal, you don't know who the adoring fan is? God, who hasn't played
There's another
Oblivion
great one
out
that
here?
gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you.
Oblivion's peak.
No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes.
Oh my God, he's a companion! Is he a companion?
Another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
They put the killing adoring fan meme in the game. Oh my God. That's fucking funny. Oh, the memes. That's good. That's good stuff. I appreciate that. That is hilarious. You need to like shoot something into space and have it like land directly on
We
him.
took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new
It's not actually him. It's like a callback with the same voice actor. It's a different adoring fan, but it's a meta joke.
Rank up skills.
It's not the same adoring fan from Oblivion. It's not that literal.
Completing challenges associated with that skill.
It's his ancestor, but in the future, so a descendant, you mean?
Work your way to higher ranks.
That is called a descendant.
With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Mind control aliens. I'm a little bit.
Out of the gate, I'm boost packing everywhere.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the aliens only being like sort of monsters and enemies so far.
And just punch my way through combat.
I'm kind of a little bit disappointed about the lack of aliens.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
It's very human-centric.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through.
Yeah, but I mean, it's space. Well, yeah, I guess it could just be a universe where aliens just don't exist, and that's fine, I suppose.
Whenever possible,
it's just
I
hard
like
to
talk
believe.
my way through situations.
This area's off limits.
Just no intelligent alien life, I
I'll
guess.
issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing that.
There's your shotgun, guys. There you are. You happy? Shotgun in the video game.
I like blowing stuff up.
The combat looks good. I'm happy with the combat. Looks fun. Combat looks very, very fun. And I like the mobility. Being able to like jump in the air with a jetpack and stuff. Looks very good. Well, there's no aliens in Fallout because
all our games.
It's not in space.
Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
There's only aliens in the DLC. So that's kind of like a funny, haha, alien
Our
DLC
team worked
thing.
hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world,
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there.
It's all out there, dude.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
I don't know if it's set in like our universe though, if there's like an Earth and Mars. I think this is like, it seems completely fictional in terms of it being like a completely different space thing, right? I'm actually not sure.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost
Mars was
like
mentioned?
having another
Awesome.
character
That's
or
cool.
home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away
That's
by
awesome.
the amount of stuff you can
I'm
do.
excited then. I want to see if we can actually go to
Buy a
Earth.
ship,
I'm sure you can find something you like.
customize
This
and
is
upgrade that
awesome.
ship, and hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports.
Okay, man, they literally showed Mars. There's a lot of barren-looking, Mars-looking planets out there, I'm sure.
You can purchase, sell,
My bad,
and
I
modify
guess.
ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter.
This looks really good. I like the ship customization. I can't wait to make my own ship.
We're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier.
I want to make the Razor Crest.
You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Yeah, I can't wait to be a space cowboy.
Your paint job to get the exact look you want.
I'm gonna be Cowboy Bebop.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
Earlier they showed that there was a cargo limit thing on the ship, like information, so you can there's definitely weight on the ship.
But with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Where it had a giant
animal-looking
tail to
ships.
It. And we've done.
Oh my god, you can make
spiders,
you can make some
we've done
stupid-ass looking ships. That's cool.
So it's really
dude, Power Rangers.
Your imagination is.
And while you can build
that's
your
fucking
home along the
hilarious.
stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Yeah, the mods are gonna be crazy for this game. I'm definitely getting this on PC. Mods gonna go crazy.
The Frontier is fueled and ready.
Ship customization, really, really good.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each
here we go.
companion comes with their own
Companions.
valuable skills for your ships and outposts.
Oh, dude, they got Barrett.
As well as unique quest lines.
He's coming with me. Barrett from
Eventually,
Final
some
Fantasy
friendships
VII
might
in my
blossom
party
into
in
romance.
space.
I don't
Done.
know that I've ever really loved anyone.
We got romance.
Except you.
And
Except
if
they're
you're
with
looking for a
people.
little extra help on your ship,
No
you can
alien
always
romances.
hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
No, not only 3. They're still showing the companions because there was a robot companion.
Be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel.
Outer Worlds already did your robot companion, and he was a
exploration
janitor.
So much bloodshed.
Romancing
Using
Bosco.
shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
Yeah, don't you want to romance a random space dinosaur? This is a really good presentation. This is a really good presentation. This looks great. Yeah, ship flight. Give it to me.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
Pretty much.
Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous. And you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers.
Yes, we got ship combat. This looks good.
It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
This is so cool.
And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
Yeah, it's similar style like balancing that was in Star Wars Squadrons.
Be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
I like this. I like it. I like this. Ah, yes, and you can do third-person ship combat. Nice. It doesn't have to be locked in first person.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Oh, dude, they got space combat VATS. Let's go.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
No, this game would be perfect with a controller as usual.
That engages you into
This
scrap.
would be just fine on controller. These games are like very good for controller.
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
I'm liking these guns. These guns look really sweet too.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
Dude, shipboarding and like
your fleet and
hijacking them.
at any spaceport.
You have a collection of ships, dude. Oh my
way
god.
more than fighting for
You
your
just
life.
like steal ships and just have a collection of them.
Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of
Have
sights
your
to
own
see
fleet.
and stops to make on the way to your next adventure.
You know, it'd be so sick if you had like a ship fleet and you had your companions flying each one, so you could actually have a full fleet in space. So if you got in a space battle, you'd have backup. That would be awesome.
A civilian in my style.
I'd love to fly through space with like a full thing.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance.
I think we've kind of got the vibe, or it's been established that this is not a alien-filled galaxy. So it's very interesting. I'm curious to see.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade.
That was a tattoo, which is actually a very core element to New Zealand culture, actually. So that's part of their culture and identity.
Piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine.
So that's not a ridiculous tattoo.
and
It's
put
actually
them
culturally
in
significant.
my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches.
Which is
I
very
don't
cool.
wanna play the hero.
Look at all
but
them
I wanna go out
sandwiches.
and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection.
The sandwich to planet transition was interesting.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food.
Grandma!
Come on over, just pop on by.
Guys,
Some of the best ones are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about
head over to
Starfield
Grandma's
is
for
that
some
it is a Bethesda
cookies.
game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany
Caesar's
adventures.
Legion in space,
Then
dude?
realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our
Interesting.
random encounters, it's in our handcrafted
You're
quests,
human. We thought we were the only ones to
and it
leave
feels
Earth.
so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to
No,
visit.
it's not space punk. It's NASA punk.
We want you to
What a
feel
weird
like
name.
explorers. Breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy.
A mostly untouched galaxy.
We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder. And sometimes a little fear.
Yeah, maybe we're just
giving
not
you a
getting
massive
shown
playground and a
aliens
ton
yet.
of toys, and just setting you free.
It would make sense for Earth to be ruined, and that's why everybody's left it. Well, they've basically said that there's a lot of big planets, and then there's a lot of barren, resource-heavy
we've
planets.
shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so
Accessories.
much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real
Accessories,
world. With our collector's editions.
controllers.
And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information.
It's the Space Pip-Boy.
It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon.
That's pretty
It's got
cool.
an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation
Looks
patch,
nice, I like that.
NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability.
It's the
of
Space
this as
Pip-Boy, and it
something
connects to your
that exists
phone.
in
I
the
like that.
world, in the Starfield
It's obviously a very useful, like, item.
And it even tells the time.
I said useful is the same time of the dude in the game. That was weird.
Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome.
Yeah,
and
there it
now,
is.
You know, our
The controller
favorite
looks
controller.
really nice.
We love this
The controller
because
and
it's
the headset were
inspired by the
leaked
actual
ages ago,
controls of the
but they
spaceship.
look really nice.
And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
They should make a limited edition console. I'm surprised that they're not doing a console to match the controller and headset. If they did a Starfield Series X console bundled with the game and this, that would be a good idea. It'd be a very easy thing to do. Yeah, you too can become NASA punk. Yeah, limited edition console would make a lot of sense.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world.
No game is going to be
Bethesda
too
Game
big for
Studios
consoles.
galaxy.
That's
So why
never going to
go
be a
this
thing.
big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
We feasting on Starfield content right now. They're giving us a lot. This is really good. Yeah, the facial animations are a little bit to be desired. I think the actual sort of facial animations and appearances of people is probably the stuff that looks a little bit dated out of everything else. The combat looks really nice. I need them to show more third-person combat.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore...
They're showing a lot of third-person exploration, but I want to see third-person combat a little bit more.
Or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
I like playing third person. I like playing both. I like a mixture. I like to be able to see my character and how cool they look.
We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
I can appreciate that. There's a lot of cool looking, unique alien wildlife here. This looks really cool.
When the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Cinematic. The lighting is very nice. I'm liking what we're seeing of the planet so far as well. I am liking what I'm seeing of them. Oh, Pablo, stop being a cynic, please, for 1 second. We're literally seeing the game right now.
After some exploring,
you're looking
you
at
can
it.
Find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And
we've seen games coming out like years before this that have had incredible lighting as well. Incredible lighting is possible in video
games.
games.
Crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
I kind of don't care about resource gathering and scanning.
You can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now
I guess
use
it's just bonus stuff.
Camera, which helps plan out larger
Guys, they got the it just works structure building.
So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune.
They've got a vacuum robot.
Easier.
I actually think I'll try and get into base building with this game because it looks cool. It actually looks really nice. I think I can fuck with this base building. But I don't really care about scanning and resource gathering stuff on like a big level, like a full space galaxy of scan this plant, pick up this rock.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost.
But we'll see how it's implemented.
You find or already have.
The money in the game, I saw something about it before with the space stuff. It's like the usual sort of space credits type deal.
Selection of grips and barrels. Different ammunition like explosive rounds.
We can see that the games use like the similar thing from Fallout 4 with like being able to use all the parts in the world, which is cool.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Is that a... That was like a flower beast.
Balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Yeah, I agree. I think the delay would have been a very, very good idea.
We've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic. The animations are more.
That's cool. How crazy is it that this game was supposed to come out at the end of 2022? I think if the game came out at the end of 2022, it would have been a Redfall scenario.
I want to say any other game
So
we've
very
done
grateful
before.
that they've pushed it back.
There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment.
Thermal scope.
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
I'm gonna need that boost pack.
And for giving you an edge in combat.
That lighting looks really nice in the fog.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Yes, third-person combat
pose a different challenge. Firing
they've shown stealth multiple times, like doing sneak attack damage and also when you remain hidden. So yes, they've got stealth.
Stable shooting experience.
They showed Avowed during the Xbox showcase. Yeah, we're in the Starfield Direct now.
Electromagnetic induction ballistic.
Avowed's coming out next year.
Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Did I like scanning an Andromeda? Not particularly. It was just kind of something to do, but no.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you
I just pointed out the third-person combat. Mikkel, look, third-person combat. I just pointed it out.
Starfield's got you covered.
There was gameplay. There was Avowed gameplay. Lord Angel's talking about Avowed. Hey, no worries, Cronus. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Happy to have you. Yeah, I did see the weapon wheel briefly earlier in the showcase as well. Looks pretty standard. Spacer Punk. There's a lot of weapons to choose from in that weapon wheel. I'm really liking these weapon designs too. The art direction is very nice. Ooh, okay, hang on. What's going on? What was that? They teasing abilities.
Thanks again for being with us
They teasing
today.
like weird
we are
abilities.
Just so grateful
Okay.
you've taken the time and spent it
All
here.
right. They
I know
teasing
there's
weird
probably a lot to take in.
abilities.
There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring.
Pretty impressive
When I
direct.
think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited.
Yes, I scanned in Subnautica because that was more tied to the actual core gameplay experience. I'm talking about scanning for resources as sort of like a secondary game thing. Like, it's not the primary focus of the game. When it's an additional thing, it's not as engaging for me, you know? Like Mass Effect, Andromeda,
can't get anywhere else.
and this as an
There's
example,
something about
you know?
seeing a tower over in the distance
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
the day-night cycle. Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom,
the ending.
Beskip.
Obviously.
Someone said the ending.
Robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on. Lever action.
I'm hoping we get a water planet. That'd be cool. Yeah, give us an underwater planet.
I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
Let's go underwater.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game.
That's the thing, though, is like how limiting are the biomes going to be? Like, are we going to get some really crazy ones?
It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Like, we get like some volcanic planets, get some lava shit going on. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how unique they're going to be.
We can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Three engines to go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
Nice. That was a very nice direct. We got shown a lot of stuff. 6th of September. Good show, huh? Xbox Showcase was really good, and then they capped it off with the Starfield Direct. It was very, very nice. I'm sold, and I'm happy with that. That was great. The collector's edition looks pretty sweet. I'm not going to bother with it, but it looks cool. Very happy with that. Xbox nailed it in this showcase. That was incredible. Wow, okay. Opening up strong with Fable. R18 Fable as well. And then just from then on, just woo! Absolutely crazy. God damn. That was awesome. I can't believe that they showed us Ubisoft Star Wars as well. That was a major surprise because I was expecting maybe that would be at the Ubisoft Forward conference. We're gonna have to do a Ubisoft conference live stream as well because I really want to see Star Wars, and we'll see what else they're working on. Ubisoft might show us the Splinter Cell remake, maybe. My constant Beyond Good and Evil hopium. But we'll see. But very good. Very good. That Capcom game looks really sweet. There was some really good stuff shown. Yeah, unfortunately no like collections or anything like that. No Fable collection. No Gears of War collection. That would have been really nice, I think. They definitely focused on everything new and not really existing things like previous games or backwards compatibility or anything, but I'm still very, very happy with what was shown. It's pretty crazy. Overwatch 2 being there was very strange. That was kind of, but I guess that's because of the whole Blizzard acquisition thing, so it makes sense that they would put it there. But that was very strange. I definitely wish that they gave us a Fable collection, because that Fable trailer was good in that we finally got to see stuff, you know? But I wish we got to see a little bit more. They are obviously no release date window being targeted, and I think that's why it would have been perfect if they gave us a Fable collection. They're like, hey, this game's probably not coming out until like 2025 or 2026, so here's a Fable collection in the meantime. I think that would have been really good. How'd you all go? How'd you all go for that showcase? What was your favorite thing? What was your favorite thing in the showcase? Because not even Fable, I think, was my favorite thing in the showcase, you know? Because there was just so much. There was so much in there that I was happy with. Yeah, no Halo either. No Halo. That was crazy. Ubisoft Star Wars was a crazy surprise, getting like sort of open world smuggling type deal, which was really, really awesome. I was very happy. I was very happy with that. Put my Fable back on. Put my Fable music back on as we talk about it. But to those of you who tuned in to the stream today, thank you so very much for being here and hanging out, as we got a really, really good showcase. That was so worth it. That was incredible. Yeah, In Exile's Clockwork Revolution, they were like, Bioshock Infinite, we can do that. But better, maybe. We'll see. It was crazy how much that was like Bioshock Infinite. It was very misleading. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Wild. But a very cool surprise. I like that we got Fable and Avowed. Those were the big two for a lot of people. No word on Outer Worlds 2 yet from Obsidian, but I think that's because they're focusing on Avowed, which is cool because that means we're in this situation, which is actually very cool. We've got Obsidian doing their space Fallout and their own Elder Scrolls now. They're in their own world doing their own thing. They've done Outer Worlds, now it's Avowed, and then it'll be Outer Worlds 2 again. So they're like mixing it up. So that's very, very cool. I like that a lot. Avowed is going to be awesome. It looks really, really fun. I'm excited to see more about it. 2024, though, is going to be insane, and this was just from Xbox's perspective. We have no idea, really, what PlayStation are planning for 2024, because their showcase had, like, nothing in it. Like, it's crazy how lacking the PlayStation showcase was now in hindsight with how balls to the wall this showcase was. It was just crazy to see so many 2024 dates and then a lot of early ones too. Really, really cool. And then the stuff that didn't have dates was nice because it meant that they were not trying to like force release dates on things. As much as I want Fable to come out immediately, I'm kind of glad that they're not giving us a release date yet, because it means that they're obviously really wanting it to be good. They're putting in so much effort, and it's gonna be good to keep that one in the oven for sure. Yeah, there's so many Yakuza games coming out. Oh my god! Every time I think about playing Yakuza, they announce 6 more games. Like, didn't they just came out with that, like, samurai one? And now they've announced one of the guy that deleted his name. He pressed backspace on the name. And then they announced another one. They just can't stop the Yakuza train. So once I start that series, I have no idea if I'm going to, like, marathon it or whether I'm going to need to take significant breaks or I'll die. That's insane. We got a lot of Persona stuff. It's a shame that the Persona stuff leaked beforehand, because obviously that spoiled it for a lot of people, but happy for the Persona fans, whoever you are. That's another series I haven't played yet that I guess I'll eventually check out. But like I said, I'll be 80 years old and I'll still be playing video games, so pretty wild. Yes, we're gonna have to stream the Ubisoft Forward now that we definitely know that the Star Wars is gonna be there. Absolutely. I'm hoping that we could also get some news on other stuff that Ubisoft's cooking, like Splinter Cell Remake would be cool, but we'll see. When is the Ubisoft Forward? When is the Ubisoft Forward? Oh yeah, and there's the Capcom showcase as well. This is Christmas time. This is absolute Christmas time, right? It's crazy. I love Christmas in June. Dino Crisis Remake and Code Veronica Remake is coming. Absolutely. Yakuza getting its own showcase. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense because they've announced 2 games. Oh yeah, and then isn't there there's spin-offs to the Yakuza series, those Judgment games as well? It's never going to end, man. Never going to end. I think the crazy thing is, like, it's really hard for me to decide, like, what games I'm going to play on the channel, right? Because there's obviously a massive backlog. There's the games that are coming out as brand new releases, and then I have to think about, like, the series that I've already started. Like, I'm balls deep in Dragon Age right now, and I'm finishing Dragon Age 2, and then there's Dragon Age Inquisition with Dragon Age 4 somewhat around the corner. So I have to think about RPGs in the sense of I can't commit to too many RPGs at the same time, because then it's very, very overwhelming. oh my god, you know, so many RPGs. Like I just started playing the original Fallout, so we're playing the first Fallout. I haven't played Morrowind before, and I would love to play Morrowind as well before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Probably got more than enough time to play Morrowind before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, let's be real. Let's have a review, by the way, of our little thing here. So, we got Fable. Fable is a yes. We did not get a Fable Trilogy Collection. We did not get Gears 6. We did not get Gears of War Collection. We did not get Kojima's new cloud-based game. We did not get Silksong. We did not get any Halo. We did get Forza. We didn't get Everwild from Rare, but we did get their Sea of Thieves crossover with Monkey Island, which is cool. I've never played Monkey Island, but I'm like kind of aware of the Guybrush 3PO thing because, what is it, Guybrush, whatever his name is, because in The Force Unleashed, for some reason, they also had a character costume of the Guybrush character. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Threepwood, there you go. I want to say 3PO because my brain went to Star Wars because I was about to talk about Force Unleashed. Hellblade 2 exists. No Perfect Dark, so that is still going through trouble. No Replaced, which is actually kind of sad. I really, really wanted to see Replaced. This is one of my most anticipated games. We got the Cyberpunk 2077 DLC with Keanu Reeves presenting, which is hilarious. No Killer Instinct Revival. We got Persona stuff. We did get Compulsion Games' new game, South of Midnight, which looks really cool, but we have no idea what it's going to be, what it's going to play like. No Fallout. I thought that they were going to randomly throw like a Series X upgrade Fallout 4 out there, because I think a lot of people had been talking about it. No Double Fine, which means no Brutal Legend 2. No Indiana Jones, no Wolfenstein from Machine Games. They did not even exist. They were not shown at all. So Machine Games are still hard at work, but with nothing to show. When was the Indiana Jones game announced? Because I feel like it's been a few years, right? Indiana Jones Machine Games. They announced it. It's been 2 years. It's been 2.5 years since the Indiana Jones teaser. Okay. 2.5 years since they teased it. Wow. Webhead, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. The support on this stream has been so lovely and unexpected because I don't really get that on stream, and I'm just here to hang out and talk with you guys and celebrate video games together. So I genuinely really appreciate that. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you. But yeah, Machine Games didn't show up at all. I'm kind of surprised. I really expected an Indiana Jones tease of some kind, but I think what it means, what I'm thinking that means is Xbox had a focus on, here's the games coming out in 2024, and then here's a couple of big ones that are probably pushing 2025, right? Probably pushing 2025. We did get Avowed, which is nice. No word on Outer Worlds 2. And none of my wild cards came true, which is probably to be expected. Like, I was like, it would be nice. I was really hoping to get any sort of part of this showcase having a little bit of focus on older games, like I said, the Fable or Gears of War Collection and backwards compatibility. That would have been nice to sort of think about. Here's stuff that you can have like right now to look forward to in the future, but that's okay. That's okay. So we've got the PC gaming. You're saying that there's a PC gaming show stream. Do we know what's going to be there and what is usually there? Is there anything that's there? I don't think I've ever seen a PC gaming show stream. Do they usually show anything good there? How long is it going to be? I guess I could tack it on to the to this stream. We could just stay here. But then everyone left the stream already. Everyone, half the people left already. Mostly do indie titles. I mean, look, I'm awake. I'm awake. I guess I can change the stream title to also include the PC game show. Can I edit a title while I'm live? No, the PC game show is live in like 15 minutes. Unless that's going to show like another 30-minute countdown, and that would suck. And then we've got, yeah, Ubisoft Forward and the Capcom Showcase. Oh no, the stream is starting in 50 minutes. Yeah, fuck that. It is starting in 55 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to sit on my ass for 55 minutes, unfortunately. I'm going to enjoy the fact that we have had a 2.5-hour stream, and we got some good stuff. I'll probably pass on the PC show, but if there's any notable trailers that come out from that are unexpected, I'll do some reaction videos. I'll react to the trailers so you can see my reactions to them, and I'll post them on the channel. We'll see. But yeah, I'll schedule a stream for the Ubisoft Forward and the Capcom Showcase so we can see what they're going to show, because Capcom are doing crazy stuff at the moment and Ubisoft have some things to look forward to. I think we could probably see, well, we're obviously going to see massive Star Wars game. That's very exciting. That trailer was really good. I think we could see Splinter Cell remake. We're probably not going to see Beyond Good and Evil 2 because that game isn't real, but I would love it to be real, because it's a highly anticipated game. But I've said this ever since it's been revealed. It's the most ambitious looking video game I've ever seen, and that's why it's never going to come out. I would love it, but it's not going to happen. They'll probably do some Division stuff. They'll probably show the Avatar game. What else are Ubisoft working on? They'll show some Assassin's Creed, because that is what they do. They love their Assassin's Creed. Yeah. That's kind of it. In terms of what I'm looking forward to from Ubisoft the most, it's the Star Wars game, it's a potential Splinter Cell remake, and Beyond Good and Evil 2. I haven't been involved with Assassin's Creed for a very, very long time, and that's going to take a while to see it on the channel. Greasy, goddamn, greasing my palms with the $50. Thank you so much. I love you as much as you, but probably more than you love my content. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. God damn. What you want is Dragon Age 4? Yeah, because we'll get Dragon Age 4 and then we'll get Mass Effect 4 after that, right? Yeah, they're committing to Dragon Age 4 first. That's cool though. I will definitely be up to date on Dragon Age before Dreadwolf comes out, and then I'll be up to date on I'm already up to date on Mass Effect, so that's very exciting. No, don't worry, I'm not going to watch a Dragon Age 4 trailer. I don't watch trailers when I'm in the middle of like playing a series, you know what I mean? So it would be redundant for me to watch a Dragon Age 4 trailer if it ever came out. I would do this in the same way that I did that for like some of the games in this showcase. I looked away for a bit. I won't be playing Inquisition straight after 2 because I am seemingly aware of the fact that it's a much longer game. So there are going to be a couple of games in between it. Final Fantasy 16 is coming out in 2 weeks, and I'm a Final Fantasy slut, so I'll be playing that game as soon as it comes out. So to avoid playing multiple RPGs at the same time, I will probably be playing Final Fantasy 16 first. Dreadwolf is definitely coming out. That game is definitely coming out. They talk about it and do updates about it. It's real. It's happening. I will play Titanfall 2, yes. I will. One day. In the same way that, you know, every other game on my list is a one-day experience. I've currently started Fallout. So Fallout's on the channel. And then... what else we got? What else we got? What else am I playing right now? It's funny because like I'm much further ahead than what's publicly being released on YouTube because Patreons get 1 week of early access, so I need to be careful with what I say because I got a couple of new games coming out. Yeah, Fallout just started. Dragon Age is going to finish next week. I'm starting a new game next week. Patrons have already got 3 episodes of that. It's similar to Papers, Please. It rhymes with Cobra Gin. So that's exciting. I've already played and finished it because it's not too long, but that'll be on the channel this week. I'm going to post the my weekly schedule on my community channel. You know, I post my weekly schedule each week, so you'll see the announcement happen there later today. And then I will also be playing another game that I've already recorded a couple of episodes for, because there's a certain game coming out towards the end of the year that I need to be ready for. Yes, I have a Dragon Age Keep video planned. I've already finished Dragon Age 2. I finished it like over a week ago because Patreons have already watched it. So I've done a Dragon Age Keep video, and I think it's going to be a special one. It's kind of nice. I put a lot of effort into the Keep video because it's going to look cool. And that'll be a nice little Dragon Age Keep update before we jump into Inquisition. I will say, honestly, I want to play Inquisition right now. Like, I do want to play it right now, but I am going to probably burn myself out if I do that. So I need to kind of hold off, you know? Subnautica Below Zero, eventually. I really enjoyed Subnautica. I liked that game experience. I don't have like a real massive urge to jump into Below Zero immediately, but I'll definitely check it out because I did like the Subnautica experience. But I got a lot of other stuff going on right now. I have played the Arkham games, yes. I've played the Rocksteady Arkham games, but I haven't played Arkham Origins before, so I've always wanted to play Arkham Origins. So I might do that eventually. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 is a great game. We'll see what happens with Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, I've played some pretty long games on the channel. Origins took me 3 months, and Elden Ring took me 3 months. So it'll probably be another endeavor. Have I ever played Obi-Wan? The Star Wars Obi-Wan game that's exclusive to Xbox. It's on my shelf, actually, but I haven't played it. It's just in my collection. I actually own an original Xbox, and I have a ways to actually record it. So I plan to do an Obi-Wan playthrough at some point. Further attempts at Hollow Knight's Pantheon? I have not, actually. I have not made any further attempts on Hollow Knight. I was thinking of doing like a Hollow Knight stream in the same way I was also thinking of doing a Subnautica stream for things that I missed from Subnautica, but I've also just been a little bit like tired and all over the place. Like, I've only been, like, my sleep schedule is messed up at the moment because of these early AM streams for the showcases. So, like, for example, on Saturday, I slept all day. All day. I woke up to feed my dog and eat at some point, but like, I slept all day. I've not played Spider-Man Shattered Dimension, no. The Spider-Man games that I have played, you can actually see them on the channel currently. I did a couple of replay live streams of Spider-Man games I played as a kid, and then we played the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man games for the first time on the channel as well. But I haven't played the other ones, like, yeah, Shattered Dimensions and Friend or Foe and blah, blah, blah. The Amazing Spider-Man movie games, I haven't played those either. They're all just on my shelf to eventually play. But because Spider-Man 2 is coming out really soon in October, I am probably not going to be playing those older Spider-Mans for a while, because I want to play Spider-Man Remastered, and I want to play Miles Morales, because I haven't played Miles Morales yet, and that'll obviously be required gaming before Spider-Man 2 comes out. I have played Red Dead 1 and 2. I played Red Dead Redemption 1 probably like over a decade ago, so it's been a long time. And then I played Red Dead 2 when it came out. That was definitely An incredible year. 2018 was wild. 2018, God of War, Red Dead 2, and Spider-Man. Oh my god, what a trio of games, right? That was a massive year. Yeah, I'll eventually play Pony Island and the Hex as well. They got added to my to-do list, but again, there's so many games being juggled all at once that it just gets added to the list. Like, my backlog is too big. Too big. I do have plans to check out Blasphemous, yes. As well, like, Hollow Knight did give me a lot of suggestions, like Celeste and Blasphemous and stuff like that. And they're all on the to-do list. Yeah, I think they did a Blasphemous 2 release date reveal, and that's coming out soon as well, which is pretty crazy. But I definitely am not in a rush to, like... There's so many sequels coming out that it's hard to, like, try and get on top of everything, you know? Like, we've got Hellblade 2. I haven't played the first Hellblade. Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out, and I haven't played Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, the Ori games are also recommended. Yeah, Diablo 4 is out, but I haven't even played Diablo 1 or 2, and then I've played Diablo 3, but I just don't remember it at all. Legend of Zelda fucking Tears of the Kingdom is out right now, and I am in no state to play that either, because there's just so much going on, and I would like to play all of the other Zelda games. There's just so much. There's just so much. Project Zero is on my list. A lot of old horror games are on my list, actually, like Siren and Fatal Frame and stuff like that. They're all on my to-do list as well. The Evil Within. My list will keep me going until my senior years. You guys are keeping me alive. I will be like hooked up to some sort of like device that'll just puppet me while I'm like 95 years old, and I'm like, today I'm playing fucking Cyberpunk. You know? So again, how I repeat myself, right, is when everybody says, will you play this? When will you play this? How will you play this? The answer is yes, eventually. To everything. Always. Except for Ace Combat. I'll never play that. Just out of spite. I'll never play that. I don't care if you love it. I'm never playing plain game until I do. Until I do. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to play every game ever. But, you know, I'll try my best. It's just, I think the problem is, like, I love everything. You know? Like, I have such a big variety of video game love, and that translates to movies and music and everything. Like, I'm a big variety of taste guy, you know? So it makes it really hard. Like, imagine if I was just a guy that only liked RPGs. Then it would be, then I'd probably finally be getting around to playing the JRPGs I've always wanted to play. Like, I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan, but I haven't played the original Final Fantasy games, like 1 to 6, you know, and those have always been on my to-do list. I've owned those games for so long. And like Chrono Trigger and Vagrant Story and Legend of Dragoon, and there's all these like ancient RPGs, right, that I really want to play. And then, yeah, people recommend the Nier games a lot as well, and I haven't played those, so it's just all over the place. Yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy Tactics, yes. I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced because I got a Game Boy Advance SP as a kid, and that was awesome. Oh, I really want to play Planescape Torment. I really want to, because a lot of people, that comes up a lot in conversations with Disco Elysium. I really want to play that. But here's the thing. See, RPGs are such a massive time investment that I have to pick and choose like when to do them appropriately, you know what I mean? Like, there was a time where I played Elden Ring, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and Disco Elysium all at the same time. I was playing 3 RPGs at the same time, and that was fine, but it was also a lot. So I kind of like to mix it up by playing like 1 RPG, maybe 2, depending if it's like a shorter RPG, and then something like different in the mix. You know, I like to give a variety to my viewers, because obviously there are people that won't watch everything or are not interested in everything, you know. But there's a lot of games. Obviously there are some that are much higher priority than others, like those Tales games that you're talking about, Jedi Warrior. Like, I've heard of them, but I have no sort of real like appeal or push to play those. I don't really know anything about them. So it does seem like a very big like investment when someone goes, hey, would you like to play this series of like 10 games? And it's like, no, not really. Not really. But Yakuza seems to have so much love that I feel confident that I could probably get into that series. It'll take a while. Yeah, Signalis is on my to-do list as well. And there's the Devil May Cry series. I've never played Devil May Cry. Logan's not here, Paula. He's not sleeping in his bed. He's sleeping on the couch, so he's not here. Well, yeah, that's true. Like, the games do take a while because I like to experience as much as possible, and I'll definitely continue to do that because, you know, I don't really get the opportunity to, like, if I play the game and then move on to a new game, chances of revisiting that game again are really slim, so I like to do as much as possible, and I like to explore as much content as possible because I want to, you know? I don't like skipping over stuff that kind of annoys me. I like reading the lore, I like checking out all of the optional stuff, I like getting immersed into the worlds, you know, unapologetically so, you know? Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. The Valve games were crazy. I'm just waiting for Valve to give us a Half-Life follow-up. We know it's happening. We just have to wait. I do like horror games. I make my YouTube channel pretty easy to navigate, I think. I like to think that I make my YouTube channel pretty easy to navigate. I'll put a lot of effort into like structuring this very well. It's like, here's my current obsession. I'm a big Final Fantasy slut, so here is the journey to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Go on that adventure. Here's everything I'm currently playing. Here's everything that I've completed. Here's the best of me, my most popular and most viewed channel games. Here's all the live stream games I've played. Here's other things that don't really fit in playlists. So like games I completed in one video, Pentiment, me reading Berserk, that sort of stuff. Random games like Rule of Rose and like just things that can't really be categorized. Here's the Hideo Kojima experience, right? Where it's all the Metal Gear games, Death Stranding and Policenauts. And I need to play Snatcher to add onto that list. And then Death Stranding 2 will be in there. I got the From Software experience, so it's like check out the whole goddamn From Software thing. All the Valve games, all the BioWare games. Yes, I know that that's Obsidian, but we gotta lump it in together because it's all part of the same thing. You got all my horror games, and the horror games are all like in order of like how I played them in the series, and then like Star Wars stuff. So it's all in there. I really try and put a good amount of like effort of like everything is here, you know? So I've tried my best. So yeah, completed playthroughs is like obviously in order from like most recent completed. But yeah, the horror playlist is pretty big because the horror one goes through like all the Silent Hill games, all the Resident Evil games. We got some Dino Crisis, we got Soma, we got the Dead Space games, Alien Isolation. We got Alan Wake, Amnesia, Little Nightmares. Condemned Criminal Origins is really good. I highly recommend that. I'm super excited to add Alan Wake 2 to this list. Can you believe that we don't have an Alien Isolation 2? It's crazy. But yeah, I do put a lot of effort into the channel layout to make it as easy as possible. Everything that you could want to see is in here, I think, for the most part. And I put a lot of effort into like my thumbnails as well. So like everything's very consistent. Like you got my stupid face in the corner. You got the logo up top. You got the number on the thing. You got the cool image in the middle. I like it's consistent across the whole channel. We can thank Silent Hill 2 for putting me on the map, guys. That's why I'm here. It all started with Silent Hill 2. It's kind of crazy, like 2020 was like, I think here. These were the games I played in 2020. And then I started 2021 with Dark Souls. So I barely played any games in 2020. And then 2021 was massive and 2022 was massive. And now I've just been playing game upon game upon game. But it's been pretty good. It's been fun. But a lot of people have missed out on that early Mapocolops lore. All the new people that have come to my channel, they don't know my lore. But to be honest, probably the older playthroughs haven't aged that well because I was still figuring stuff out and I was very nervous on camera and I had like housemates, so I was always kind of quiet. And I talked a lot over cutscenes because I couldn't control myself, but you know, I've gotten a lot better. At least I hope so. I don't only play story games, but I really do like games with a story. If it doesn't have a story, it's going to be hard for me to do a let's play for it, you know what I mean? It'll be hard. God, I used to look disheveled. All of the different Mapo beards over time. I went through a very disheveled stage because it was like in the middle of like COVID and lockdowns. I never left the house. I was working another full-time job as well as treating YouTube like a full-time job. So I was working 2 full-time jobs. And my beard was like this. And I was growing my non-existent hair out. And I just looked like a homeless man who somehow found a video game console and started playing video games. But now I have to leave the house again and kind of look presentable, and I'm trying to find a wife, so I can't go for that disheveled look anymore unless there are people that are into that. You know, I'm on the market, so we're not in COVID times anymore. I think one of the craziest Mapo beard ones is probably Half-Life. Half-Life probably has some crazy beard in there. I remember it being pretty crazy. Actually, no, the biggest that my beard got was Dead Space 3. I remember this. This was when my beard was at its longest, because I shaved for only the Dead Space DLC. So I had a beard for the whole playthrough, and then for some reason I just don't have a beard anymore. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I was like down here. Oh yeah, the mutton chops in Disco Elysium were hilarious, right? The Disco Elysium one was pretty funny. We went for the chops. We did do the chops. That was great, getting into character and dressing up for that. I did originally have another playlist on here, which was like a recommend, like my favorites, but then it was just redundant. So I just kept the best of Mapocolops, which is kind of like obviously the most popular ones that people have viewed. So that is kind of FromSoft and stuff. I will be honest, I think with the amount that Outer Wilds was recommended to me, I do think it kind of underperformed as much as I was kind of expecting it to be a lot bigger. I'm obviously grateful for anyone who views anything of mine because, you know, you spend time watching me and I really appreciate that. Like, because you don't have to. But with the amount that it was recommended, I was a little bit surprised that it didn't get as much as I thought it would. I think Hollow Knight and Subnautica has gotten more. Yeah, Hollow Knight got a little bit more. But still. Personally, like my main wish for the channel, and this is probably a pipe dream, but like my main wish for the channel is to attract the Final Fantasy community. Because obviously, like, I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan, and I played the remake when it came out, and I'm a huge fan of the original 7. And I'm going to play Rebirth when it comes out, and I want to play the original Final Fantasy games, like 1 to 6, and Tactics, and all those spin-offs and stuff. Play the MMO? I have, it's right here. My Final Fantasy XIV adventure. But look at these views. They're a bit all over the place. There's actually 2 VODs that I haven't even posted. I'm leaking my own content here. You're not even supposed to see this, but fuck it. It's 5:30 in the morning. I uploaded these because I will eventually post them. But those were the last 2 Heavensward streams that I did, and then I haven't played the game for like a year. And I want to. I'd like to go back to actually playing this, but not many people were watching, and I was kind of streaming to like 10 people and like the streams were really long, so I guess it was just kind of like I was enjoying it, but I felt like I didn't have enough time to stream. Like some of these streams ended up being like 7 hours or 6 hours or something. Well, I love Final Fantasy XIV, and I would really like to revisit it. So I think after Final Fantasy 16, I might dive back into 14, because obviously Yoshi P is involved with both. So I might dive back into Heavensward and keep going. My big boss Catboy looking ass character was hilarious. And it's too much effort for me to edit these streams into like highlight videos, because that's just a lot of work to do that I don't have time for. Oh man, 7 and 8 are my favorite too, with 10 coming in hot behind. 7, 8, and 10. Masterpieces. Yeah, Final Fantasy is just a beautiful series, but it's obviously hard for me to get out into the algorithm sometimes. There's a lot of stuff that really doesn't get out there as much as I would love it to. I think my Final Fantasy VII Remake playlist has it's moved up in the world over time, which is nice. I remember when I was posting it, like it was 0 views, but it's been nice. This is probably one of the playthroughs that I've put like the most amount of effort into, and it's like my 2nd playthrough, and that is because I'm just insanely passionate about Final Fantasy VII. It's like me as an embodiment of me. Where should you start Final Fantasy as a newcomer? Anywhere you want. That's the thing. It's like none of the main numbered titles are connected. I would say probably the easiest one for people to get into from a turn-based perspective would be 10. But I would love for people to check out, obviously, 7, 8, and 9. The PS1 trilogy is amazing. Final Fantasy 8 severely underrated. Like, we've got rumors of there being a Final Fantasy 9 and 10 remake currently, so they're skipping over 8, which upsets me, because 8 has... Like, Final Fantasy 8 has the same amount of remake potential that Final Fantasy 7 does, in terms of it being incredibly massive and so much of a great story and world built in that game, that if they needed to do a Final Fantasy 8 remake, it would be like 4 to 5 parts. It's much bigger than 7 in that regard. That 7's going to be 3 parts of a remake. 8 would need an extra 1 to 2 parts. You know, I'd recommend the 7 remake just if you want to jump into anything, because 7 remake is it is newcomer friendly. Ideally, I would say you should play the original first, because they're not the same, but I can't say why they're not the same without getting into some weird galaxy brain spoiler territory and theories and how it ties into the rest of all of the other Final Fantasy VII related media. It's galaxy brain stuff. But yeah. How did Dark Souls 2 do compared to Dark Souls 1 and 3? Well, obviously it didn't do as good, but I think it did well. Dark Souls Remastered is forever my most popular of all time, because my first episode, I'm almost at 300k views, which is pretty awesome. That's massive. That's my most viewed Let's Play episode ever, which is cool. And then the views do kind of dwindle, but that's fine. That's kind of standard. That's kind of standard for Let's Plays. And then you can see that I did like my 10K celebration. So I did a caveman stream in a few parts. That was fun. I did my Ooga Booga stream. So you can check out those if you missed those. I did replay Dark Souls as just a caveman bonk build. That was fun. Dark Souls 2, the first episode will be the most views that got 81K, which is still great. That's amazing. But obviously Dark Souls 2 is the black sheep of the group. And then I had a couple of not so great moments during this playthrough as well, because the game is frustrating as hell. And then Dark Souls 3 was pretty huge. Yeah, we got 142K on Dark Souls 3. Because everybody loves Dark Souls 3. Everybody loves Dark Souls 3. Yeah, the Makiri counter video is obviously my most viewed one of all time. That's the one time that it hit the algorithm in such a great way. I think I gotta go now, guys. We're just hanging out at this point, which is very nice. But I think I gotta go feed my dog and walk my dog. So do some early morning dog-related things. But thank you so much for hanging out for the Xbox Showcase and the Starfield Direct. That was very, very awesome. If you guys haven't joined yet, I would recommend joining my Discord. You can do that right here on my channel, and we're pretty active in there. It's a pretty cool place. We talk about video games in there, just if you're unaware of it. But thank you so much for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to play you out with the Fable music, and then I'll see you for another live stream in a couple of days for Ubisoft and Capcom showcases. So that's going to be pretty fun. See you later.